Welcome to this unit on the Internet of Everything, which is Unit 17 of the Cambridge Technicals qualification. This is one of the pieces of coursework that you're going to be studying on this qualification, and it is one of 3 pieces of coursework that you'll need to do to get your introductory diploma. And I am going to be managing it and running it over the next few months. So first of all then, what is the Internet of Everything? Well, the Internet of Everything encompasses devices and systems that use the internet for their primary operation. Devices that you now take for granted, such as your mobile phones, your tablets, your laptops, Wi-Fi operated cameras, Google Home, Alexa, things like that are all part of the Internet of Everything. And it all centers around these 4 pillars here. And you're going to hear the term, the 4 pillars of the Internet of Everything, repeatedly coming up and back to again and again and again. Okay. And the 4 pillars, you've got to imagine a bit of a Roman Colosseum or a Roman building. The internet's at the top in the triangular bit, and there's 4 pillars beneath it holding up that roof. If one pillar fails, then the strength of that roof is jeopardized, okay? And it's exactly the same with the Internet of Everything. If data is incorrect on the internet, then it makes the whole purpose of that website pointless. If the things used to connect us to the internet don't work properly, they're slow, they're glitchy, they're old, then I can't access the data, so it's pointless. If the processes aren't there, so if I can't access it because the process or the protocols aren't there for me to be able to access the information on the website, on the internet, then it's pointless. If people aren't going onto a website, it's pointless having the website. And so hopefully more and more you're going to get used to that. The Internet of Everything, this phrase at the bottom here, you will probably include in your coursework, and it's quite a poignant one. And it says that the Internet of Everything brings together people, process, data and things to make network connections more relevant and valuable. You'll see this whenever you search for things on the internet. And it's worth noting that in a recent survey by CNET, which is an IT-based magazine, they said that on average, 3 in every 5 interviews related to IT, so be this going into a university place or into an actual job, have had one question surrounding the Internet of Everything, and that's how poignant it is in today's society. So what is the Internet of Things? Well, the Internet of Things stands alone as a separate concept and looks at the use of things that allow us to connect to one another. It is a pillar of the Internet of Everything and is only therefore one strand of the Internet of Everything concept. I have many things that allow me to connect to the internet. I have Google Home in my bedroom. I have a Google display in my living room. I've got a Nest thermostat. I've got my smartphone. I've got my tablet, and so on and so forth. And they're all things that allow me to use the internet. But do they, going back to that previous quote, make my life and connections with others more meaningful? Well, some of them, yes, but others, no, they don't. They allow me to do something, but they don't make it more meaningful. And that's a key difference. So the coursework in Unit 17 centres around the Gatwick Hotels Association. And for the Unit 17 coursework, you'll be working with the Gatwick Hotels Association directly. They are an association and not a business. You need to make sure that you're clearly understanding what the difference between an association and a business is. Okay? Often the shortcomings, the failures of students on this coursework is that they go down the path of assuming that the Gatwick Hotels Association is a business. And so you need to make sure you're aware of that. They're based in Crawley, Hawley and East Grinstead areas, so that sort of circle encompassing Gatwick Airport. And they are a collective of employees from several multinational companies. They are all hotels and not B&Bs. There is a Gatwick B&B Association, but this is the Gatwick Hotels Association. And so if you don't know what the difference between a B&B and a hotel is, maybe you need to look that up as well. But these people come from chains such as the Hilton, Ramada, Marriott, Aurora, Britannia, lots of different chains. And so when it comes to the coursework, you need to bear that in mind, because one solution might not be the only solution that you can embed. Okay, and you can't necessarily sell them one idea and all of them put it into place, because being chains, they need to have consistency across their chain of companies. I would like you now to pause the video and to read through the scenario that you've been provided with. Have a good read of it, make notes, have a think about what it is that they're asking you to do, and then proceed with the video. So today's tasks. compile a list of each member hotel, its proprietor and its location. So for instance, the proprietor is going to be the owner of it. Okay, you might have some independent hotels, that's fine, but you want to look for things like the Aurora International, that's owned by Aurora. Not all of them have the name, so the Hilton, it's called the Hilton, but you might have some other ones such as the Royal Alexander or the Alexander House and Utopia Spa. That's owned by somebody, but it's called something. You've got some other ones that you can have a look for as well, where the owner's slightly different. So I want a list of those, please, and its location. Its location, I want to be more specific than Crawley, Hawley, East Grinstead. I want its address, and I want its kind of location in terms of, is it an urban or a rural location? Because that could affect your implementation from the Internet of Everything. And then in groups of 3 or 4, I would like you to conduct a deep dive into 3 of the hotel's reviews, each searching for key terms such as internet, Wi-Fi, connection, technology. So using booking websites and TripAdvisor, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to go into 3 or 4 hotels each. Okay, so you can cover the whole of the group. And I would like you to have a look for any reviews that come back with the words internet, Wi-Fi, connection and technology in them, and build a picture of each of the 3 hotels that you're searching for and those keywords. And then write yourself a little paragraph or a few bullet points about what people are reviewing. Is the Wi-Fi poor quality? Is it low quality? Is it slow? Is the internet bad? Is it got a bad connection in certain rooms? Is the technology outdated and old? And people have commented on that. Then I want you to compile that document as a joint document so that each person in your group has got a selection of all of the hotels and an overview of their connection, internet and Wi-Fi usage. You may wish to categorize them into 5 stars down to 1 star of your own creation. These have all positive reviews and glowing reviews for these keywords. These have all terrible reviews, so that you can get a broad overview before you progress with the coursework. Please like and subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates as the videos are uploaded.